Hey guys, my name is Marin, and today I have a nice little yoga routine or poses of yoga that will help you with menopause. Now, typically yoga isn't done with weights, but we're gonna incorporate some weights because exercising, getting your heart rate up, and challenging yourself a little bit more is extremely beneficial to those menopause symptoms. And these movements, incorporated with a little bit of resistance training on top of it, is just gonna double that benefit by increasing blood flow, increasing strength, producing happy, healthy hormones, and de-stressing you, detoxifying your body all at once. So let's give it a try. If you don't have light weights like 2 to 5 pound dumbbells, feel free to grab a couple water bottles or milk jugs from your refrigerator and we'll get started. So I got my 5 pound dumbbells. Let's find a comfortable place to sit. First and foremost, we want to do some deep breathing. So a lot of times when we're going through stress or we're just thinking a lot and we're busy throughout our day, we don't realize how breathing can really affect us. If we do deep breathing, we're gonna massage all our organs, we're gonna oxygenate our cells and breathe easier in our body, giving it ease and efficiency as it goes throughout the day. When we shallow breathe, it actually hyperventilates us, increases stress, and it doesn't give our body what it needs. So in order to find out if you're deep or shallow breathing, all you need to do is put one hand over your belly button and breathe in deep. Now as you're breathing, do you feel your hand rise up, meaning your belly is filling with air, or is it staying relatively still? What you want to do is make sure that your belly is rising up, filling with air. This is another chamber of breathing. This is where we are holding most of our air and filtering it through our lungs. So you want to breathe in through the nose, fill up that belly, let it expand out. It's okay. This is one time. It's okay to stick it out, get it really big. And once that's all full, expand the lungs and the rib cage and hold that breath. Keep breathing it in. Even though you feel like you don't have any more room, then exhale slowly and gently in a controlled way out your mouth. So that is the way you deep breathe properly. Next, we're gonna stand up and do some bends. So standing bends, all we're gonna do, I'm gonna face you so you can see me this way first, is just reach your arm over gently, stretching, and reaching over the other way. You want to exhale as you do this. So let's go ahead and sync our breathing. Focusing on deep breathing, we're going to deep breathe as we reach over. Nice big breath. Then we're going to exhale as we come up. Then we're going to inhale going the other way. And exhale as we come up. Then we're going to inhale, bending down, dangle a little bit if you can. If you want to, grab some yoga blocks or a chair and just gently dangle and bend. Walk your legs out. We're increasing blood flow, increasing flexibility, reducing any kind of tension or scar tissue that's gonna push and pull on our body in an unhealthy way. Then inhale, come up, raise those arms up, exhale, come down. The next movement we're gonna do is a chair pose. So we're gonna inhale again, arms up. And then we're gonna exhale, sitting down. Now, if you have your weights, I recommend doing this with the weights. So we can take our weights, curl them up like this, and then as we exhale, sit down as we push them up. And we can hold this for 1 or 2 or 3 deep breaths. Before exhaling, come up, gently bend those elbows, bring them back down. That's gonna be the chair pose. I recommend you do repetitions of each of these 10 times, 5 to 10, depending on where you're at. Just feel it out, go gentle on yourself, but make sure you're challenging yourself also. The next movement we're gonna do is the warrior pose. So with our weights, we're gonna extend our legs out as wide as we can and as comfortably as we can. And then we're going to gently bend the knee, just a little bend at that front knee only, and lift those weights up, out to our sides. Then inhale, bring them down. Exhale, lift them up, inhale, bring them down. Don't forget to switch and do the other side too. Exhale, inhale. You guys are doing great. Keep that core nice and tight, and inhale. So if you flex your abs, you're gonna get an ab workout no matter what it is you're doing, which is a 2 thumbs up. After the warrior pose, we can come down, gently rest on our hind quarters here, heels on the hindquarters, And we're gonna go ahead and bring our arms up again, raise them up, but this time pushing the weights above your head and gently bending the elbows, bringing them down to your shoulders again. So we're gonna push them up with an exhale, and then inhale, bringing them back down. Again, push up with an exhale, inhale, bringing back down, focus on getting 10 reps, and when you're ready, we're gonna move into the seated wide leg seated position. So as wide as you can. If you're here, that's okay. If you need to, you can put a pillow or a block under your glutes, and that's gonna help boost you up and get into this pose a little bit better. A bolster or a pillow might work a little better than a block, but play with it, see what you like. From here, we can raise this up, reach over gently with a weight, come back, and return to starting position. So we're doing this gentle reach over. This opposite hand is gonna be on the ground for a little bit of support and reach over. You also wanna make sure when you're reaching over, you're inhaling, but when you're coming back to center, exhale. Squeezing the core and exhaling is gonna protect your spine and your organs. So make sure you do both sides, 5 to 10 reps. And if your weight's too heavy, don't worry about it. Drop the weight or get a smaller or a lighter weight. We wanna be able to focus doing this with good posture and also with ease. Slightly challenging, but not to the point that you're gonna hurt yourself. So the next pose we're gonna do is a bound angle pose by placing our feet together, forming this nice diamond shape with our legs. And we're also gonna do nice little chest flies with it. So we're gonna place our dumbbells in the palm of our hands, bend those elbows, but this time I want you to extend them up so you're forming this nice 90-degree angle with your elbows. From here, we're bringing our weights together, standing or sitting up nice and upright. We're going to inhale as we open them, keeping our arms or elbows parallel to the ground. Then exhale as we bring them together. Focus on doing 5 to 10 reps before moving on to the next movement, which is the bridge lift. For the bridge lift, we're gonna lay on our backs with our feet flat on the ground. We're gonna place both of our weights on the ground here beside us where we can reach them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna exhale, squeezing our glutes, lifting those hips towards the sky. We're gonna take one weight, curl it up into our arms, press it out in front of us, and then inhale as we lift it up over our head, just a little bit above our head, then exhale, rotating it down. Inhale up, exhale down. Don't push it too far, just push it to where you can feel that it gets challenging, and then bring it back forward again. Aim for 5 to 10 reps, and don't forget to do the other side. For our last pose, we're gonna put these weights away. We got 2 more nice poses that are really gonna help relax and sort of absorb this workout routine that you've just done. So these poses are probably the most important poses after accomplishing all this movement. And you really wanna take the time to relax in them. So we're gonna lay down and start off with the laying twist. The first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna place your foot above your knee. Take the opposite arm, bring it on the outside of the knee, and gently pull that knee towards the ground, twisting. Now you're gonna rotate your head and your opposite shoulder in the opposite direction, and focus on breathing deeply here for 5 to 6 deep breaths. If you need to, you may feel free to get a pillow or a yoga block, and you can place it under your knee. If you're feeling like you're having a hard time relaxing in this pose, it's important that you can just relax into it and breathe deeply. And again, don't forget to do the other side. So switching. If you feel like keeping your foot hinged to your knee is a little bit too much, you can also unhinge that foot and create a 90-degree angle with that knee. And that'll help lessen the deepness of the pose as well. Last but not least, we are going to get into corpse pose. So for corpse pose, we're just laying on our back. We're gonna roll those shoulders back and down. Palms are gonna be facing up towards the sky. And you're sort of in an anatomical position here, so just relax. Your arms are gonna lightly splay away from the body and the feet will splay apart. That's totally normal. And you're gonna close your eyes and just focus on that deep breathing that we started off with. So in through the belly, out through the mouth. And rather than focusing on 5 to 6 deep breaths here, you want to stay in corpse pose, deeply breathing for 3 to 5 minutes total. That's my suggestion. So thank you so much for joining me here on this yoga routine for menopause. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do this regularly, you're going to start feeling better, more energetic, less stressed. You should sleep better, be less moody, and hopefully improve your symptoms of menopause. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.